gay.
Oh my God, it's Huxley, Huxley Nash, Huxley Nash, Huxley Nash, Huxley Nash. Yo, what's up, Huxley Nash? Is it time for dinner? It's past dinner time. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Unless you're talking about sushis. We gonna make some sushis, but we're not gonna eat it, just gonna make it sushi. What's up with you? Sushi, yeah, you got it. Sushis. We have a Sushis restaurante. Is that a sex thing? Always. Always a sex thing. Sexy time, sign me up for the sexy time. On the Sushis. What's up, Huxley Nash? How we doing? What's going on? Oh man, I'm like really tired today. I got great sleep 2 nights ago. I did not sleep great last night. And it's all my fault. Wait, your fault. My apartment has never been cleaner. It's all because I want to impress a girl. Yeah, that's what they do, man. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. They're like, oh, Huxley Nash. Oh, I want to come over to your place, Huxley Nash. And you're like, oh, my place smells like cum. And they're like, I mean, I can be into that too, I guess. But you like sense the hesitation in their voice, and then you're like, man, I better fucking clean, but I don't want to. But it needs to be done. And then you go clean and you get rid of all the cum smell. But then they bring a black light anyway, and they see where all the cum was, and you're like, God damn it, you're not supposed to bring a black light. Oh. And then you guys make more cum happen. Ew, ew, it's a sex thing all along. Do more drugs. Perfect example. Was Katie hesitant about your cum smell too? She loves it. Are you kidding me? Are you kitten capoodle me right now? Over here fucking looking at deals. I've been too busy today. I haven't been able to check Slick Deals. What if I'm missing deals? I am. There's a free game on Epix. The epix.com/notasexstore. Not a sex store. You'll get caught up in the not a sex store. Free pick game. Paste into Epic these nuts across your face. Holy diver. It's a Katie. Katie was disappointed that she couldn't fall asleep to Div the Davers yesterday. Sorry, Katie. I worked. I didn't get done working until 12:30s. But I got everything done that I wanted to get done yesterday, so that was exciting. And then things continued to hit the fan today. So much hittings of fans. Somebody should tell them to stop hitting fans. So lots of fan hittings, but I think I'm in a good place. Right? Meow. Meow. Right? Meow. Katie, were you using about girls' cum smells, or did you love them? Ooh, careful with those K's. Why did you procrastinate so hard? Actually, this one wasn't necessarily procrastination. This was mostly just lots of things all hitting at the right time, causing lots of work. But you know what? I had my performance review, my annual performance review, and I am A+ somehow. you know, I go into these things thinking like, oh, it's probably average. It might be below average for all I know. Like, I didn't close many tickets last year because of procrastination, but then also like these really time-consuming projects that I've been working on. And I got an A++. Plus. Don't know how big of a raise that means yet. Probably 0.5 extra %. Thanks, Jerome Byronitudes. That's our president. The hell is was that kind of question? We're talking about Huxley Nash cleaning his place. Yeah, go watch the VOD. We all know is you procrastinating. Managers don't know shit in my experiences, Huxley Nash. In this case, it's because I completed a project.
You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me.
Bad! What's up with bad? I see how it is. Your real friends are back, and you're like, Kuro's live. Wow. He's not even playing Final Fantasy 14. I don't care. I already beat Div the Divers. Doovs. Did you go to the doctor? That's my Peepet impression. Peepet voice reveal. So the this big project that I finished. The joke was we were paying a third-party company to do this work, and they weren't doing it very well. And it was costing like $1 million a year, right? So the joke was, if I can solve it, then I get $1 million. And I solved it, and everything's been hunky-dory for almost a year now. And nobody could believe it, apparently. And so, like, they have to, everybody gets the average raise, the average review. And if you're a manager and you're trying to convince everyone that this individual deserves more than the base raise, there's like a meeting about it, and like everybody has to like talk through like who gets the big raises this year, because there's like, you know, it's a big company, so they got to figure all that, you know, they pre-budget how much of a raise the company gets, and then they have to figure out how to divvy it up. So stupid. Anyway, so yeah, apparently like my name got brought up, and everyone was just like, oh yeah, he gets the big one. And I was like, nice. Yep. I slept till noon like 2 days last week. Yep. But 2 of those days I didn't have a lot to do because I was waiting on other people, and then they all got back to me yesterday. Peepet, do your cum smells scare off the ladies? I'm gonna ask everyone this question. It's the question of the day. Do nice, you can quit your streaming career. Really dive into the insurance career. See, there shouldn't be that much money in insurance since it's all made up in a scam. What are you gonna do? Peepa says, excuse me, princess. Huxley Nash had to clean his apartment because it smelled like cum in his apartment, and he was afraid it was going to scare off his girlfriend. Is your cum smell supposed to linger on you or something? It does at Huxley's place. So what makes it so much money? Because it's a scam? I know. That's, I mean, at the end of the day, that's really what the, you have all these economists and like, millennials can't afford housing and college, and Gen X is even worse off and blah, blah, blah. Like you have all these analysis. At the end of the day, it's greed, right? Every company looked at disposable or replaceable razors, and they're like, how do we turn our product into a subscription model? We gotta hook them for life. What up, Phil? How we doing, Phil? What's going on? Required by law. Mine does. That's why I always finish into a jar now. A jar, yeah, a jar. Not first effing lame. I'm so drunk. Help. Phil, it's Turds Day. You have work tomorrow. Why are you so drunk? Do your cum smells scare off the ladies? Turns them on more. Ew. You must have some fantastic smelling semen. It's because he eats the pineapple, right? Isn't that what we decided? The pineapple makes it more palatable. I guess that's the taste. Does it make the smell better? I don't know. We must find out. I'm gonna say yes. Who doesn't like the smell of pineapple in your cum? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. That's who. Because everybody loves it. Cool. Bill to prohibit local conversion therapy bans. Advance in Iowa Senate. Sure, they'll be fine with, say, conversion therapy to turn a kid gay, right? Oh, no. It's not fail. Oh, no. Schmigadoon is canceled. Oh, no. Oh, no. We never watched that. I heard good things, but every time I watch the trailer, I'm like, that looks so dumb. Katie hates musicals also. The company that got Apple Watches banned because of the blood oxygen sensor says, the CEO says that users are better off without Apple's blood oxygen tool. Oh, yeah? We should get yours, right? Oh, Apple's implementation is not as good as their own monitors. Oh, do I not have my camera on? Penis. Oh, I do have my camera on. Huxley Nash. Oh, did you ask Kuro before me? What is the context? We were talking about how I'm cleaning my place to impress a girl. Kuro said something along the lines of, you gotta get rid of the cum smell, otherwise they may be apprehensive to come over. And I was like, totally. Now I have to ask everyone about their cum smell. Yeah. Can I get a context command just for tonight so I can easily explain the context? I think it's delivered. I think we deliver it without context. I think it's better without the context. And then when somebody wants to know what the context is, we all just play dumb and we're like, what do you mean? Does it scare off the ladies or not? That's the context. Smash is here, so smash! No context from now on. I think it's funnier that way. The most funnierists. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I have to blow my nose. I took a nice warm shower, after this. Right before the stream, I was like, I'm tired and I'm just gonna close my eyes for a few minutes. And then I was like, shit, I need to go shovel the driveway because it's fucking snowing again. So I did that instead of resting, and now I'm extra tired. So I was cold, and then I took a nice long shower to get all that cum smell off me. Hang
We
on.
may want to pay attention. This could explain a critical plot point.
I heard cave sound and I saw Gao's name and I was like, oh nice, I have a long section here of sounds. And then it like waited to play Gao's sound. I was like, oh excuse me. What's up, Kay? What's up, guy? How we doing? How we doing? No sleep, stream all night. I had coffee. I am a baddie lol, says Gabe Dola. Negatory morning glory. I can't have coffee afternoon. We talk about this. I don't know exactly when that happened because I used to be able to drink it whenever. But there was definitely a moment when I was like laying in bed, tired, could not sleep. Different from like other sleep apnea stuff. And I was just sitting there. I'm like, what was different this time? And I was like, fuck, I had like a 3 p.m. coffee. And then it happened again. And I was like, shit, it's the caffeine. No. So yeah. Ibugo says, will this be the night Dave dives his final dove? No, it's not. Nope. This is a long game, man. I'm so drunk, guys. What have you been drinking tonight, Phil? Don't do drugs, kids. Welcome for the snow. Thanks, Cave. Thanks, Cavid. I'll start calling you Cavid. Like David. Cavid the Dweller. Like Dave the Diver. Ray, when I was super high last night. That was fun. I had chip crumbs and chocolate wrappers in my bed. Yeah. Said that on Discord. We laughed. It was a good laugh. Cave, do your cum smells scare away the ladies? / COVID-19. 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 Oh, COVID-19 memes are so funny. Even today. Especially today. Guys, I have to fill you in on a thing. Oh, so first off, I don't think Katie got me sick. She tried. She tried. And I don't think it happened. I think I dodged it. Get out of Dodge. In reality, I think she gave me a little bit of it and not enough of it. So I was able to fend it off. Because I was surprised I was having symptoms at all. So I thought we were really careful. So yeah, so I think I dodged getting sick, so that's nice. And then what else happened yesterday? Oh, yesterday they announced the new people are having sex on this show again. What the fuck? They're about to get hit by a train. They're having sex. Oh my god, is she gonna get hit by a train? No. Oh god, they almost died. They just rolled off the train tracks. His dick was still inside of her while they rolled, and they barely missed a train. And I think she's orgasming. What is this show? It's so stupid. Okay, you're welcome. You watching my train sex show? Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Now I've lost all train of thought. Train! DJI Mic 2 with built-in noise canceling. It's actually got a whole bunch of features that I really wish the first one had, and things that I even like did some testing and like tweeted at them and like posted in their Reddit and stuff. Here's the DJI Mic 1 that we use when we do couch. We've switched to these when we do couch streams. Oh geez. And we use these.
I'd like to introduce
sometimes.
myself. Hi there, bitch. My name is
Jimmy Appa.
Jimmy Appa! Sometimes when we do Courtney Cam's kitchen. Jimmy Appa! Sometimes. And I just, after this last Courtney Cam's kitchen, I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest in a second set of these so that I can run 4 wireless microphones. And then out of nowhere, they're like, apparently they can't have a booth at CES because they're on like some banned companies list or something. Because they're China and they make like military grade drones, so the U.S. government doesn't like them or something. I don't know. So yeah, so they couldn't have a booth at CES. So right after CES, they announced DJI Mic 2, and I'm like, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Comes giggity on Monday. I still get the ladies and the men, says Cave. Good to know. Think I'm getting sick again? Cavid. Part 13. I know, Jimmy. I know how much you love it. Crew, you've been reading sex novels again. No, we're watching sex television. Nobody's got time to read books. Katie says, one doesn't simply jump into a random episode of Shameless and know what's going on other than chaos and sex. Chaos and sex and drugs. Does Jimmy Appa's come smell scare away the ladies? Courtney Camp's kitchen when? What? China. Did you buy? I did buy it. Because I was like, this literally just came out. I was already in the market for people who are having sex again. I was already in the market for a second set of these. So I was like, well, it's never going to get any cheaper than this. Might as well just buy it. And then I did. And then I bought it. Oh, sex is over. How long has it been? 5 minutes? We've had 2 sex scenes? That's what I'm telling you. This show is insane. It's shameless. Why do Jimmy no answer? Jimmy! We're taking inventory. Stop watching my show, lol. You can't just own a show. This is... Katie bought this show, all right? She owns the production of it. The production is over. Jimmy Oppa, your cum smells don't scare away the lazies? Lazies? The lazy... Oh, I miss lazy food. Lazy food. All right, we should probably play a game. Let's see. Let's do food quick. What did we eat yesterday? Oh, we made a pizza, frozen pizza. We decided instead of ordering out, we've been actually pretty good about not ordering out this year. We used to order out like 2 or 3 times a week, and I think we've ordered out maybe once. We decided to get these frozen pizzas, and if we have the hankering to eat out for the convenience, we're just gonna make a frozen pizza. And that's what we did yesterday. I didn't have enough time. I was too busy. Made a frozen pizza. It was pretty good. Lots of matzo pizza, breakfast pizza. It was good. I liked it. Today we made some chimkin thighs, but we put them in our Ninja pressure cooker air fryer. Has a setting called Steam Crisp, which is supposed to start the pressure cooker to get steam going, and then it flips on the air fryer to like crisp the outside. So, and I've like really struggled to find a food that is worth doing that on. I think it did. It burned the top a little bit, so I think I might set them lower next time. But I think it did the chicken thighs just fine. Damn, Karazara, you got a bunch of good smelling cummies in this chat. Peepa says so far. Are you saying that to Hooksa and Nash? Phil, I'm wearing your tie. This is the Phil tie. This is the Phil tie. What kind of frozen pizza? Yeah. Lots of matzah is what it's called. Allegedly. I didn't buy it. Steam crisp your wings. Steam crisp your empanadas. Not eating out. Oh, so far. Right. We're gonna have so much money for activities. So much money for activities. And Legos. What the fuck is up with Cum Talk breakfast pizza? That's the question of the day. Would you rather it be cum with a cake? Oh no, we don't say that word. Crazy cummies. No. Oh no. Here is a sperm outfit with a long tail on the head. It's a sperm. Jesus Christ. We're all going to jail. All right. We should play. On that note, we should play a video game. Oh no. Oh no. New meaning to Courtney Cam's Kitchen. Remember, there was a time when Courtney Cam's Kitchen could have been spelled with all K's. And now it's all C's. Good times. Oh, let me take my temperature real quick. Make sure I'm not sick. 98.6. That's pretty good. All K's would have been better, says Courtney Cam. Well, sometimes you have to make it worse.
I brought these gifts for you. They're up in my bum.
Jimmy, you'll buy gifting the sub to Michael Courtney Cam. Get some boobs in the chair. 25 gifts on Jimmy. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Oh, I still haven't set up Cave Dwellers sound. I'm the worst streamer. I'm sorry, Cave. I can show myself the door. She's hooks in the dash. What did they call their kingdom in Stick of Truth that abbreviated to KKK? Oh, I don't remember. Something South Park-y. It's all good. You're the best streamer in my book. I just died. Aww. Thanks, Cavid. Aw, Cavid Dweller. Wow, that Cavid. I take back all the bad things I said about him. I know we are still waiting to do some stuff from last stream because it was late and I was tired. But I don't remember what it was. Does anybody remember? Wasn't anticipating having to take a day off. I have 5,000 money. Was I buying something? Oh, I think I decided I don't really need these. Maybe it was just the story. See People's Workshop. Oh, make a phone call to Duff. There you go. That's probably what it was. Calling the Duff Man. Here we go.
Give me that.
Do the daily stock. Farm. Fish farm. Mochis. This is Pipe. I think I did all that. We'll double check though. How's it going, Dave? It's been a while. What can I do for you? I'm going to explore the glacial area, and I'm not sure if the weapon I have will be enough. The huge glacier in the deep sea. I've heard about your mission. I planted a tracker in the gun. You could have told me that earlier. but the one I can craft right now with the ingredients I have will not be that different. Unless I can get my hands on some new minerals. Dave, I know you frequent the Sea People village. Why don't you look for new materials there? Speaking of the village, I wonder how the Sea People workshop is going.
Very nice.
I should pay a visit. Pay a visit to the workshop. Talk to Dua, the sea person. Dua. Let's just check sushi. We'll just check the sushi place real quick. Wait, Peepat, isn't it Final Fantasy night? Aren't you playing Final Fantasy with your real friends? Right, meow. Oh, do I have a new staff? No. Momo's still cute. Moshi's been fed. Remember I tried to make my friend name his first kid pretty much anything with a KK. His last name starts with a K. I was a teenager, so me being edgy to be Edge. He was like, I ain't doing that. I wonder what he would think about it now. He's super racist. Now that I vote for Trump, I'm gonna name my kid Ku Klux Curtis. Oh no. They're setting shit up still. Boo. I thought they've already started streaming. Setting shit up next week. Get on track. Nutrient fertilizer for day rice. Get nutrient fertilizer for day rice. Alright. I'm so tired, you guys. Yesterday I was ready to go.
My friend bought me sucking donuts cause I'm drunk. What I miss?
Sucking donuts. Does it smell like cum?
Duncan.
You're sucking Dunkin' Donuts? Does it smell like cum? Is your watering can skill 100 yet? My watering can doesn't level up. Stupid game. Peepat, are you talking about nutrient compost?
Only Huxley smells like cum.
Not anymore. Not after today. Rafi's here. What's up, Rafi? Rafi, I'm gonna play every single survival game ever made guy. What's up, Rafi? How's that Minecraft mod going? My watering can skill always levels up? I mean, maybe I level it up by getting better in real life. I level up myself. Smells like smells like bleach. Wait, your cum smells like bleach? I think that means you're going to die. Kuro, did you see Monster Hunter Cross with Capcom Dinosaur game? I put it in the Hunter Cord earlier. Oh, you know what? I remember seeing that you posted that, and I was like, Exoprimal. Sounds like a shitty mobile game, and I kept moving. I didn't click on it. And now that you say that, it's that tower defense, not kind of wave combat dinosaur shooting game. I have the same thought. Sounds like a shitty mobile game. So no, I didn't watch the trailer, but I probably won't ever play Exoprimal. So Phil's AFK, not even home. Wow. They thought it's a donut. They love it. Oh my god. Rafi, do you eat nothing but sucking donuts? Kuro Paul World tomorrow, right? That's the Pokemon shooting game? Are there reviews out for that yet? It can't be good. Game I'm playing, the villagers are annoying. I hate them, says Rafi. Murder them. Exoprimal is Capcom's Dino game. Yeah, sounds like a shitty mobile game. I'm buying this. This is a lot of money. Are you kidding? Oh, it does the whole thing. Oh, wait. Can I use it multiple times? No. I think we're ready. Any snow? Yeah. Oh, we should check in on the snow actually, because right before the stream, I did shovel, and it's probably all fucked now, because that's the way it is. Driveway. Fuck. I hate it. I'm so over the snow. I'm so over the snow. Is Draven the Driver considered a cozy game, says Huxley Nash? I think it tricks you into thinking it's a cozy game, and then it's like, surprise, giant zombies. People have said it's fun, but early access at the moment. That's Pale World. Duh. Right. You didn't shovel shit! Wow. Heated driveway. No. It's too cold for a heated driveway today. Are you serious? Bro, it's the warmest it's been all week today, and it's still 10 degrees, feels like -9. That's Fahrenheit. Guys, I'm really tired. Brow. What's that mean? What's that mean? Brown chicken, brown cow. What does that mean? Alright, stream's canceled. I have to go to sleep. Mods for the game have all been shown off. A lot just look like Pokemon. I think some people are looking too deep. Like, there's a snake monster, and everyone is like, it's just this monster. You mean like it looks like a penis? Penismon. Alright, let's head to the Sea People Village. Get this show on the road. Well, I'm just going to close my eyes real quick. Just over the load screen. And then when it gets done loading, I'll open them. Oh. I'm gonna need you to somehow get Delulu. I need to take meds and go the fuck to sleep. Migraine incoming. Oh no. No, not before your day off. There's my Lulu. 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 Rafi's here. Rafi's here. Rafi loves you. Kuro, get the hot tub out. We can have just chatting stream. You mean just sleeping stream, baby? Let's go. No one else is coming in chat. To X the very important question, I'm gonna go lie on a couch. Oh, take me with you. I need to teach you how to clack at her. It's like oh, am I on the big screen? She's gonna clack at the big screen. It gets her talking when you do that. You gotta come here to join me on the couch. Boo. I only like it when it smells like cum there, though. Coughs. I'm still not feeling well. COVID! Psst, psst, psst. Lulu. Lulu. Says Cave. Good enough to reopen the workshop. Oh, you're open. What do you sell? Well, I have a wide variety of minerals available. I'll give you a good deal on them. If you know someone who knows what to do with minerals, it'd be good to bring it to them. Jeez. Oh, and if you find something in the sea, bring it to me. I will buy it for a good price. Sure, I will stop by your place before going up. Anyways, it's good to know that you're getting better. I will keep in touch. Dua. Dua's workshop open. Opal Tube. You can purchase ingredients from Dua's workshop to enhance weapons. Dua exchanges certain ingredients for bait. We did it. Making it too breathy, need to click with the back of your throat. That's how I get the cats. They're like, I heard the pss, 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 pss. They're like, is that a cat? Or is that Cavid? Huxley buys donut holes because it reminds me of cum drops. Wait, how much do you cum at a time, Huxley? What the fuck? How big are your donut holes, Smasher? Alright, a steel rope. Can be used to enhance guns. Ice diamond. Used to enhance guns. Oh, there's a problem. Coral orb, used to enhance guns. Used to enhance guns. Used to enhance guns. I'm noticing a theme. Used to enhance guns. Used to enhance weapons. Oh, fragments. I've got 206 of those. Well, you suck. The kid's like, gallons. No wonder it took him this long to get it clean. Never ending. Guys, I'm really tired all of a sudden. Like, waves of tiredness. Okay, what's the next story thing we have to do? Oh, nothing apparently. We just have like a free day, I guess. All right, let's go out into the world and start murdering stuff, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, I should go to the glacial area and get that one expensive fish. I think that's a good idea. Lulu is snoring. I feel it. Oh, what? She's got sleep apnea. I couldn't sleep last night, and I don't know what it was. Like, I think I was just so wired from working late. Forget if I can catch this guy. Or if he has to die. Oh yeah, I do catch him. Okay, cool. So, has anyone played that new Prince of Persia game yet? Oh shit, I have to take a picture of this. Wiping off frost. Jesus Christ. Kuro, you're always tired. Come up with a better excuse. We did it. Always tired, come up with a better excuse. You know, I used to work later shifts, and so I would stream much later. Back in the war days, that is. It's been a while. What happens when I go this way? Oh. Oh, just free money. Oh wait, have I not been here? I don't recognize this. I slept a bit early, but you woke up with the bad heart. Wait. Woke up with bad heartburn like an hour later. It sucked. Oh no, Cavid. You deserve better, Cavid. Cavid. I've seen it, says Peepat. What are we talking about? Penises. Kuro, you just gotta learn to turn off your work laptop at 5. Yeah, but then I wouldn't have gotten all my stuff done. Gotta get all my stuff done. Oh, I can't go this way. It appears. Not the first Metroidvania I would choose to play right now, but it looks good. Oh, the Prince of Persia. Right. The Princess of Persia. Seen it too. Remember them late. I've seen it too. Remember them late nights. Interested in what a double A Metroidvania is, since most of them are indies, as Peepat. Well, does Metroid count as AAA? I don't really think it does it? Does it? I don't know either. What was the budget? But Metroid's Metroid. Yeah, but I feel like the budget wasn't very big. And I don't think that's even an internal studio. I think they use an external studio for that. You say you're very, very slow doing your workload every day, says Smasher. I mean, it depends on what I'm working on. The reason I had to actually cancel a stream this week was because of work surprise work. Nothing I was planning on. So, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned it in Discord. I didn't start working on the thing that I wanted to get done yesterday until like stream time. So, it took me all day and then some just to finish all the shit that came down the pipe just yesterday. People says, I mean that. I know what to expect from a Metroid game mostly, but Persia isn't normally a Metroidvania, correct? Yeah, I don't think they would classify the old side-scrolling Prince of Persia games a Metroidvania. They are kind of their own genre. It's almost like a puzzle platformer in a way, because the traversal is very mechanical. That was kind of its claim to fame back in the day, was that all of its animations were like what's that called, rotoscoped, where they like filmed somebody doing the actions and then they like painted the pixels. So it had amazing animations, but this was well before companies, game developers had the tools and the comparisons to like be like, well, but how does it feel to play, right? Like, they're going for maximum realism, but maximum realism doesn't necessarily mean fun and good video game mechanics. Shit. Oh gosh. And And I can't even... What was the last side-scrolling Prince of Persia game we had? No, fuck. It's been a while. Oh. I'm too close. Oh no, I lost that jellyfish. Got him. New AA Metroidvania IP, essentially. Yeah, I think so. And it's doing great review-wise, so hopefully it sells well. But knowing, what are they called? The company. Shit. Knowing the company, we'll be able to get that game for $30. Wait, isn't it only a $50 game? We'll be able to get that game for $20 in like a month. So better not spend money on it. And then like Christmas time this year, it's gonna be like $5. You're saying your job took advantage of you and stuck you with extra work, says Smasher? I mean, it was my job. Like, that's why I get paid salary. If anything, that's the being taken advantage of part. Being paid salary instead of hourly. But then my hours would probably be a lot more scrutinized if I was hourly. Which seems bad. We don't like that. There he is. Alright, can I sleep this guy with this thing? Do I need special sleep bullets? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, weird ghost fish. Do I have to like shoot it again while it's got one? Can I just not sleep this thing with these? Do I have to shoot all of them in there? Did he poison me by touching me? That's what she said. I don't understand what's happening with that. I must have to kill him. Boop, deep, deep, boop, deep, deep. Looked it up, it's a yes and a no. One Metroid being a AAA game depends on who you ask. Yeah, I guess it gets into a broader, what is a AAA game, right? It's kind of just one of those things you know when you see it. What is it? I would say it's more about budget, right? I would think once you hit a certain amount of budget, it is now a AAA game. So let's try to think up some examples here of things that might push that. What if the budget for this game was $100 million? Would this be a AAA game? I suppose. Okay, so now we're getting into, is this an indie game? Because I would say that this game is an indie game in its genre. It is of the indie genre. You know what I mean? It's not indie by definition, as in developed by an indie studio that's working out of their garage, right? But like, even when EA back in the day was like, we're gonna make indie-esque video games, capture that market, like we still called them indie games even though they were EA games. So I think it's fine. I think it's fine to call this an indie game because it's like part of the genre. People, what's the point of language? if not to communicate. When I say, oh, you know, it's like that indie scuba diving game, people are like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Think budget and team size, says P-Pat. And I feel like those would go hand in hand. Because imagine the team size is massive, but it's only massive so that they can chunk out Pong in an hour, you know? And the budget was only, you know, 100 people that are making $7 an hour. It was like $700. 1,000 here, we'll say 1,000 people working for an hour, $7,000 minimum wage, because it's Iowa. I would say, I don't think I would call that a AAA game. Oh gosh. Fuck. But I would like, okay, so like if Callisto Protocol, isn't that an indie studio? I think of that as a AAA game because of the budget. But like if that whole thing had the same budget but it was made by one guy and it took him like a decade, I think I'd still call it a AAA game. So anyway, if this game cost $100 million to make, I think I would call it both. I think it would be both an indie AAA game by a non-indie studio. Who's confused? Nobody. Everybody gets it. I think a AAA game would be by the company it's made by, like Nintendo, for example. I would say all the games they make are AAA. Definitely, I disagree with that for sure. Advanced Wars remake, not AAA. No way. I'm trying to think of all the games that Nintendo do. Actually, fuck it. We have the internet. Was that developed in-house? Nintendo developed. Why can't I get a list of Nintendo Switch games developed by Nintendo? Like, I can get lists of every video game that Nintendo's ever made. Alright, let's just do this. Scroll. Where are we at here? Oh shit, these are different categories. Nah. Control F 2023. Here we go. Is this what I want? What section am I in here? Oh, Switch games. Nice. Developers. Nintendo EPD. Breath of the Wild, AAA. 1-2 Switch, not AAA. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart 8 AAA. Deluxe? Not AAA? Probably not. Splatoon 2? Probably not AAA. Super Mario Odyssey, AAA. Nintendo Labo, definitely not AAA. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, not AAA. Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, not AAA. New Super Mario Bros. The first one, maybe AAA, maybe. Super Mario Maker 2, not AAA. Nope. Ring Fit Adventure, not AAA. Nope. Dr. Kawashima's brain training for Nintendo Switch, no. Animal Crossing, I mean, it's kind of the AAA of that style of game, right? Doesn't get more AAA than that, right? Maybe each genre can have its own AAA status, you know? Mario 3D All-Stars. Oh, wait. Super Mario 3. I don't remember which one that is. Oh, that was just the collection of game. Not AAA. Pikmin 3 Deluxe? Probably not. 3? Probably not. Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury? Nah. Probably not. Like when it's a remake, guys. Game Builder Garage. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Developed by Nintendo, though. Metroid Dread? Oh my god, is Peepat right? Does it need to be a 5A system? It's a quadruple A game. not quite a triple A and not quite a septuple A. Quadruple A. 2D 3D indie scuba game. That's also true. That's why I like the 2.5D as the category for this style. Always confused. Kuro, you get a haircut. Definitely looks shorter. I did finally. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Haircutting. So now you're scrutinizing games releases and expansions. AAA and not. Wait. AAA and not AAA. Now you're scrutinizing game releases and expansions. Yeah, I think it counts. 5 scale, best scale. No. Here's the definition of AAA game of AAA. The term AAA game is a classification used within the video game industry to signify high budget, high profile. I think that's the part that's missing. It's the profile. That are typically produced and distributed by large, well-known publishers, typically but not always. These games often rank as blockbusters due to their extreme popularity. I mean, blockbuster is also an opinion, right? Kuro says re-releases, not release. Hang on, Peepat. Re-releases, it does say that, yeah. There's an extra RE on there. And it wasn't a typo. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, I feel like it's not a AAA release anymore when it's just a re-release of an old AAA game. It's not the same. And I think it's because of that high profile part, right? Like, it's not as high profile anymore. So, like, when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out for PS4, that was probably still AAA because it was really high profile, right? And like they added like new modes and shit, like the whole first person mode got added, and like that game should have been on that generation of systems anyway. But then when it re-released for the PS5 era, I don't think it was high profile anymore. So I think it lost its AAA status for that release. The game historically will be remembered as AAA, but the third release of it, I don't think was AAA. But the second release, I think, still was. that make sense? Kuro's still got that mop top on his head. Wow. I think re-releases are still high profile. For example, the PC version of Monster Hunter World is not AAA because it's a re-release. That's stupid. But that's not really a re-release. Like, that's just the PC release. Right? Like, still the same console generation. It took them time to get it released on the PC. So it's still kind of the same... It's still kind of the same launch, right? Grand Theft Auto might still be a better example here because it didn't get re-released on PC. It got one PC release. And I think at the time that would have been considered AAA. And then we got like a AAA release on PS4. And then we got like a, I don't know, AA release on PS5. But had it not come out on PC until the PS5 era, it probably still would have been a AA release because who cares about Grand Theft Auto 5 2 generations after Grand Theft Auto 5 came out? Everyone apparently, so they can gamble. GU port to Switch? I wouldn't even say GU is AAA. I wouldn't say any Monster Hunter until World was AAA. And I think it's because of the budget and the profile. Yeah. In that case, I think it's the budget because nobody knew what that game was before it came out. I remember seeing a TV commercial for Monster Hunter. I was like, "Oh my god, what has the world come to?" Big Brain Academy, not AAA. I don't think I have to go through the rest of these. I don't think I have to go through the rest of these. I think we figured it out. Kuro's logic is borked. Well, I think we're running on multiple definitions. I think is the problem. I think there's a difference between a AAA game and a AAA release of a game. Oh, I need this guy. Ah, shit. Fuck, really? Why did we start talking about this anyway? Is there a specific game we were trying to figure out if it's AAA? Doesn't matter, it's still AAA. It doesn't lose the status. Even a bad port of a game is still a AAA. There's a reason why people get pissed when it's bad. But would you agree that Grand Theft Auto's PS5 release, its 3rd generation console release, was a AAA release? Like, I agree that Grand Theft Auto 5 is a AAA game. Oh boy. But like, when it's coming out for PS5, like, nobody cares. They're just like, oh, I gotta buy Grand Theft Auto again. Great. Here we go again. And now I have to buy all my shark cards, or whatever they call it for Grand Theft Auto. My Grand Theft Auto cards. Grand Theft Auto bucks. Oh yeah, AA Prince of Persia. Yeah, definitely not AAA. And then is Metroid AAA? And I don't think so. I think Metroid Dread was AA. And I think Metroid Prime original was AAA. And I think its Switch re-release was AA. And I think that's Retro Studios, right? That's not even Nintendo. technically, on paper. But the new Metroid Prime is probably going to be AAA. Unless like they show it off and it's like, it looks like, it's like Metroid Prime Hunters. And it's all like pixely and shitty looking. Then I'd be like, oh no, that's not AAA. They didn't spend any money on that one. Skyrim is AAA release on Ooh, Skyrim's another good example. I would say Skyrim is easily a AAA game, and its first release was a AAA release. And maybe no subsequent releases were AAA releases. Not even the HD version. Because it doesn't have the profile anymore. Ain't nobody care. They're not spending money on the release. You know, they threw some banners up on Google Ads. Call it a day. Phone it in. I think they gave it out for free for most people who already own Skyrim and the DLC, so. Don't think anyone cares about a game's release circumstance when defining it as AAA, says PPAN. I think that whole release thing came up when we were talking about Nintendo developed games. So many Switch games are re-releases. Hi Andrew, how's the Twitch? How's it going? Cave says, the way I see it is I don't say GTA 5 for PS5, I just say GTA 5, and people know what I am talking about.
True.
Metroid Prime Hunters is awesome. Yeah, but if that's what the new Switch game looked like, Nintendo and I would have hands. Making unfinished games and also not even owning them is in. Future is now old man, says Andrew has a Twitch. Hi Andrew, how's it going? Speaking of the future is now, how much are Andrew has a Twitch custom commissions? What did I do? Basically just hunting sharks at this point. Just to fill up my inventory so we can move on. Move along. Twitch has an Andrew? Whoa. That's true. Twitch probably has a couple of Andrews, at least. I'm gonna guess 4. Twitch has 4 Andrews total. Shit. Oh, fuck. This stupid paralyzed thing fucked me up there. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna send this guy back because he's so heavy. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, bye. See you, stupid. Nice. A game release circumstance is not a qualifier for definition of if it is AAA or not. Yeah, I agree that the game as a whole, its AAA status is independent from its release circumstance to an extent. Because it's like, that's one of those things where the budget kind of goes hand in hand, right? Like, if it's hundreds of millions of dollars to develop a game, there's going to be a huge marketing budget along with that, right? They're not just going to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on a game and just let it go quietly into the night just to say that they did it, you know? So there's going to be a lot of fanfare. Monster Hunter World is a good example. Everyone's going to be talking about it. It's going to be the big thing. Even though nobody knows what Monster Hunter is, they're going to be interested because of the marketing, because of the big budget, because it's AAA. Seems like something like Persona.
Every stream is better with anime chick on the stream. That's the song now. Everybody.
That's the song now. Hi, Anime Chic. What's going on, girl? Again with the Anime Chic streams. What's going on? Are you just super slow at work or something? What's going on? Why do we see Anime Chic every day like it's... Is the Return Policy Crew streams coming back? Are you just on your computer more now? What's happening? Why? Why is life? Same with something like Persona 5, it doesn't matter which port I am talking about. Everyone knows, even before it came out on everything. Is Persona 5 AAA? Is it? See, now that's when Profile gets into the subjective territory, right? Because I don't care about any of the Shin Megami Tensei. Really, any Atlas game, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm sure it's fun. Eh. None of those, I can't think of any Atlas game that I'm like, oh, that's a AAA. But for somebody else, because the profile is so high, they might be like, oh my god, that's the greatest game of all time. Huge profile, AAA. Andrew says $25 per lo-fi song, $30 for an orchestral song, and $50 for an EDM song. We finally got Andrew has a Twitch pricing. We did it. All right, hang on. Wait, how do I pin messages? Wait, how do you pin messages? I've never done it. I know you can do it. Maybe I can't do it on here. So I owe Andrew as a Twitch like $50. At least. Cave says, wow, Amazon drones can deliver to you in the water? Yes, that's what happened. Yep. And they weren't delivering, they were picking up. It was a return. Peepet says, Last of Us is AAA, but Last of Us Remaster isn't. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Last of Us 2 is AAA, and Last of Us 1 Remake is AAA. Because that was from the ground up and not yet released. Of Last of Us 2 Remaster isn't. Whoa. Last of Us is AAA, yes. Last of Us Remaster isn't. Correct. Last of Us 2 is AAA, yes. Last of Us 1 Remake is AAA. No. That was from the ground up remake. Yeah, with a small budget. Not yet release of Last of Us. Oh, Last of Us 2 Remaster isn't. Small budget. But Last of Us, the game, is AAA. And Last of Us 2, the game, is AAA. Yes. I think that's why this gets confusing. What are we talking about? We're trying to come up with the distinction between AAA and AA video games. Hi. What? Was there anything weird in it? Oh. Is she the one that normally doesn't like chicken? Interesting. Alright. Thanks. Wow. Apparently Lulu threw up. Boo! That just hurt my brain. It says cave. What's the next big thing? Ooh, what is the next big thing? Monster Hunter Wilds 2025. Publisher does not determine AAA status. I agree. But as the description that was provided earlier says, it can be an indication of it. Because No Man's Sky. True. I'm not working 11 p.m. long. Yeah, but you're so busy at work, Anime Chic, that you have to go to bed early. That's what I'm saying. Tactics Ogre is Atlas. Definitely not AAA. Not even the original. Or the PSP version. I don't know if they're going to start streaming. Nothing to do with me, says Anime Chic. Wow. Yeah, but you have the inside track. And you could be, you could be doing like recon, like marketing recon. Gabe says Personas 5 made a fuck ton of money, but see, sales, I don't think has anything to do with AAA. Made so many people play it and talk about it. Yeah, I don't think sales have anything to do with AAA status. That'd be like saying like Super Meat Boy is a AAA indie game, and like it might be like a top tier indie game, but like that's like a single A game. It was made in Flash. No Man's Sky is also a reason why I don't immediately consider small teams with massive budgets AAA. Oh, did they have a massive budget for that though? I think it was big for an indie studio, but I don't think it was like AAA. It wasn't Callisto Protocol big. Is Pokemon AAA? I don't think Pokemon games have a big budget anymore either. I don't think Pokemon is AAA. Like, there's a time in my life where I would have been like, yeah, it probably is. But let's think about it. Are there any AAA handheld games? Maybe not. Maybe not. Small budget of $1 million. Kuro talking about the Greebles. Poor Lulu. Yeah. Adding to my Last of Us comment, that's why I do not consider the release circumstance of a game defining as AAA status, because separating these games by that definition is annoying and stupid. I agree. Breath of the Wild is handheld? No, it's not. No, it's not. Just because it plays on a Nintendo Switch, which can be played handheld, doesn't mean it's a handheld game. Gosh. Do we need to come up with definitions now for handheld gaming? Cyberpunk 2077 is a handheld game because I can play it on this. I can play this. It's in my hands. It's a handheld game. Oh, Anime Chic, you have Monday off? How did you manage that? I want Monday off. I was just taking Zelda. Yeah, that would mean that every single Nintendo game this generation is considered a handheld game. I reject that outright. I reject that outright. Sure, the Nintendo Switch swallowed their the handheld market that Nintendo had created, but it's this generation's Nintendo console. It's not this generation's Nintendo handheld. When people like create their generational lists, they're not going to be like, "Oh, Nintendo didn't have a console that year." They're going to say, "Oh yeah, Nintendo had a console. Also, it was kind of their handheld, if you think about it." Kuro, read my comic. This better be really good, Smasher. This better be amazing. Pay up, Kuro. I'm impressed. No, this past Monday, you had it off too, I hope. Oh, I had last Monday off. That's right, yes. But I've put in enough work this week that we've reset. I might as well have worked Monday. I want next Monday off. Computers will be power enough where all games will just be handheld. Right. And so at that point, I think somebody else would have to create a handheld system where it's a different category, right? Where it's like, these games can't run on, or this system can't run modern gaming, right? Like it's a whole separate category. What's that little like 4-bit, 8-bit console with the little twisty thing on it? That's a handheld. That's what handheld gaming looks like in 2023. What is that called? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Would you try Resident Evil 4 Remake on a new phone out of curiosity, says Andrew? Actually, the Resident Evil 4 Remake on phone is a demo. It's free to download, and then you pay for it in-app purchase style, which I hate that model. But that means anybody can try it and see how it works. I've watched a bunch of performance videos comparing Resident Evil 4 Remake to on phones to the like PC version, and it's really just the shittiest way to play that game. So probably not. It's the same game. It's just like with all the settings turned way down. Are phone games handheld games? I think mobile games are their own category. Yeah, because there was definitely a time when we had mobile games, handheld games, console games, PC games, right? And there was a very big distinction between all of those things. And I remember all these people being like, oh, mobile is, you know, trying to go for Nintendo and Sony's handheld market. And it's like, no, those can easily coexist. And then they easily coexisted. And now everyone wishes that they were making mobile games. Cutoff for handheld is before the Switch. And yeah, unless people make new handhelds, I think. Yes. I've got one for you. Mobile gambling games. Those sure do have a massive budget and massive teams. I would probably consider Genshin Impact a AAA game. Yeah. Did that have a massive budget when it was made? Or is it just, has it grown massively? I don't remember when it came out. What about Crisis Core for PSP? Would that be a AAA? Oh, that's a good one. Ben Advance! Gotta do. Oh, it's a Jeff Bezos Presents Prime Gaming sub. Ben Advance, get some gold poops for your Jeff Bezos Presents Prime Gaming sub. Thanks, man. For remembering. That's the hard part with those Prime Gaming subs, remembering to use them. Jeffrey. What's up, Ben Advance? How you doing?
That's tough. Man, I'm finna go hard. I got a couple fans watching and they here for the bars.
Crisis Core for PSP, would that be AAA? I don't think so. I don't think I would call any of the knockoff Final Fantasy VII games AAA. Until the new remake, I would call that AAA. But like Dirge of Cerberus and what's another higher profile? Maybe that's the only other higher profile Final Fantasy VII knockoff game. Yeah, I don't think I would count those. That was a good one, though. Did I hiccup? I don't remember hiccuping. Cave says, I say we all agree to disagree and definition is too broad. No. I think we definitely all agree on... Ooh, maybe not completely because of the personas. But I think we mostly agree on a AAA game is AAA no matter what, regardless of the release circumstances. But then I think that there is then also a distinction on the release itself, whether or not it's like a AAA release. Okay, so here you go. So you think of like Grand Theft Auto release night at your local retailer, and everyone's lined up out the you know, into the street to pick up Grand Theft Auto 5, right? Huge release. Same thing happens when Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out on PS4. But when Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out on PS5, nobody's there. Nobody cares. They're like, yeah, I'll buy it tomorrow, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, so you have a big high profile, lots of marketing dollar, big budget release for your AAA game. And then later, you don't have a big AAA release for what is a AAA game, but this release of it isn't AAA anymore. Like, nobody's going to remember the going to Walmart to pick up Grand Theft Auto 5 on their PS5 at midnight because they didn't do it. I think that's where we're getting into the weeds. But then also, I think that's why you see a lot of confusion online when people are talking about this topic. Because not only is there the subjective nature of what is high profile, where Cave thinks Personas 5 is high profile, but I don't. I don't think it's high profile enough. I think it sold a lot of copies, but I don't think that has anything to do with the what do we even call this? The A quality of the game. So there's still so much subjective. Like a blockbuster. I think when I think of a blockbuster movie, I'm thinking of ticket sales. But don't they announce like big blockbuster movies before they even come out? Like, it's a big blockbuster. Like, isn't that its own genre kind of? Like, isn't that kind of a AAA movie? Like, big budget, huge marketing, going to sell copies, blockbuster. But if it's some indie movie and then it just happens to hit it big, would we call that a blockbuster? I wouldn't call it a blockbuster movie. I'd be like, that's like some indie movie that sold a lot of tickets. iPhones can't handle good-looking graphics fidelity, like nowhere near it. Would you say 5 year out it can do ray tracing? Maybe 10 years, says Andrew has a Twitch. I could watch these breakdown videos, but I'm lazy. So the problem is Andrew has a Twitch. The cool part is those Resident Evil games are running natively on the phone, and it's the full version of the games. That's awesome. But it's using all of like the modern era's trickery and super resolutions and things like that, like doing everything that it can to try to maintain a stable frame rate. So it's literally like playing it on your PC at like the lowest settings and then streaming it to your phone. It's just not it's cool that you could do it and it's neat, but it's like, if you're gonna spend that much money on Resident Evil 4, you better buy it for something else, because eventually they're going to stop updating. Capcom's notorious for stopping updating of their mobile games, and then they just don't work anymore. So don't give them that much money on a mobile game. If you get it like for like $10, go wild, but I think it's like $50 or $60, something like that. I wouldn't do that. Peepat is right, and the Switch is a handheld. I agree that the Switch is also a handheld, but it's a console. Kura's wrong, like he usually is. Anarchy!
You suck, you jackass.
Oh, you have to send a message to get the sub sound. Yeah, you got it, Ben Advance. Okay. Say it's not because I haven't played it or heard of it, says Cave. Wow. Do not consider the release as a separate distinction of the use of AAA. Amiibo count as AAA? No. Term refers to the game, not the release only. Okay, and I mean, like, I think that that's a fine opinion to have, Peepat. I'm just saying that you will run into situations like Last of Us 2 Remaster, where it's like, oh yeah, that AA release of a AAA game. And then you're going to be like, you can't have that. And then people are going to be like, oh yeah, sure, why not? Why can't you? And we'll have this exact same conversation on the internet somewhere. And the best part is, none of it matters. Oh boy. Sales hold no bearing. Yeah, I agree with that. Level of celebrity of the game. Yeah, but how do you measure that? Fucking Lethal Company sold more than Call of Duty. Call of Duty might be a good example. I think I would still count this modern Call of Duty AAA, even though it's apparently horrible and shitty and... Fuck, would I still call it AAA? I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about the new Call of Duty to really have a good opinion on it. Apparently it sucks, that's all I know. It's both, which is why Switch is awesome. Switch is the greatest console this generation for sure, easily. Yep. Every single game console next generation should be a Switch. And you know what? If it wants to plug in and have more performance, like if it wants to be a PS5, and then you like disconnect the Portal from it, but then the Portal can run those games natively. Oh, it'd be like what's the Xbox thing? Xbox Sexbox. What's the other one? Series X and then Series S. Sexbox. Yeah, it'd be like shitty performance like the Sexbox, and it can have all those trickery settings. Oh, actually, you know what? This already exists. We just have to do it for a console generation. It's this. It's this. Because this thing supports eGPUs, right? So when you take this and you dock it, I don't have an eGPU, but you dock this into your eGPU, which would be like your console. It can run all of the modern graphics settings, right? Depending on how much money you have. But then when you take it on the go, you got to set all those settings lower because now you're running it natively without extra power. There you go. See, every console needs to be like that next generation. It is decided. Kuro said so. And I still don't think that that would be the death of handhelds, because you'll still have fun little doohickeys that release that have exclusive handheld games. Yeah, I think the lines between handheld and console, maybe not, I mean, the Switch is the first step, but I think next generation is when those lines get really blurry. Yeah. What was the thing you're holding up? That is my Lenovo Legion Go. It's like a Nintendo Switch Pro, and it's great, and I love it. It's just a Windows tablet with a kickstand that has detachable controllers on the side, like the Switch. It's pretty great. I love it so much. It's always sitting right next to me. Ooh. It's freaking cool. It's freaking cool. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, that's an exit. Whoa. Too much AFK with the game running. Did I not kill this guy? No, I didn't. Let's pick him up. eGPU? External GPU. It plugs into the USB-C port, and then you have a graphics card, a normal desk. You can have mobile graphics card, but ideally, it's like a little computer box that has a full-sized graphics card in it of any type, and its own power supply, and that's it inside just one box. And then that plugs in to your handheld device, like this guy. And then this uses the power supply and the graphics card that's in that other box. Does that make sense? But then you wouldn't necessarily play it on here. You would have that box hooked up to a TV. So it's like plugging this in and using it like a desktop gaming computer, if that makes sense. And the ROG Ally does that too, but they use a proprietary port and their own eGPUs. Those bastards. I'll blur your lines, got him. Why do you get all the toys and I don't, says Ben Advance? Because I don't have kids. It's that easy. I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry you had to find out like this, Ben Advance. Instead of kids, I buy toys. I guess I know what to get Matt this year now, thanks. Who's Matt? Nobody knows IRL names. You must be making up names now. Anime Chic. Oh, Battle Pope. Oh, yeah, I know Battle Pope. Yeah, everybody loves Battle Pope. Jesus, you have 2? I quit. True, no kids. Well, I would have bought the Legion Go because of the disconnecting controllers and bigger screen and kickstand. But that shit came out after. Oh, shit. But that shit came out after the ROG Ally. So I bought the Ally being like, this isn't quite everything I want, but it's so close, and who knows when I'll get what I want. And then like 4 months later, Lenovo was like, hey Kuro, this is basically exactly what you want. And I was like, fuck. And it was like, I'll just sell the old one. And I was like, I'm probably not gonna sell the old one. Who's Jacob? Fully doxxed! We have 2 PS5s now, and I still don't have my own. Wow. Ben Advance, you don't need your own. Get a PlayStation Portal. Don't get a PlayStation Portal. Oh, what's this guy? Do I have one of these? It's like a different triggerfish. I'm at this point, I'm just trying to fill up my inventory. I do have one of those. Do I have one of these? Oh, no, we're full up. Okay, I need an exit. I should have been looking for one already. There's one, okay. Let's check this real quick. Golf club. Don't have kids yet. I can't get the cool toys unless I take a small loan of $1 million. For your cave spelunking business, right, Cave? Kuro is the kid. Katie got her hands full keeping him in line. It's true. It's true. It's true. I don't have. It's true. I have no excuse here. For that toy, a small loan, $1,000. I can afford that. You can afford $1,000. Oh. Kuro about to pull up the Switch 2 he secretly already has. Cave Brother keeps telling me there is no Switch 2 and I'm mad about it. Cave, tell your Nintendo contacts I need Switch Pro ASAP. Right now. You know what? I got Switch games on this guy. All right? And it plays them better than the Switch. So I already have my Switch Pro. Nintendo. All games that I own, and I backed them up myself. Super Nintendo Switch better be the... Oh! That's not bad. That's not bad, Ben Advance. You're about to get a call from Nintendo. No Switch 2, I can tell you, ain't going to like what comes out. No, Cave! Don't do this to me! Cave Dweller, why? It better not be a new Virtual Boy. You like the Wii Switch U? Oh, no. The better one was the Lenovo Legion Go, right? What was the other one called? So this one, so you know the Steam Deck, right? Like the Steam Deck was the first inexpensive handheld PC gaming device. I didn't go with that because it was lower powered than I wanted. And even though there's a lot of advantages to their custom Linux operating system, it didn't natively run Windows. You could install Windows, but then that like had its own issues. So this was like the first handheld Windows competitor to the Steam Deck, in that the cheaper one was like the price of the expensive Steam Deck. All of the other like Chinese smaller brand Windows handheld companies that have been doing these for years, they all like start at $1,000, and I think these start at like $500 for the shitty one and $600 for the good one. Yeah. Anyway, so I consider this like the first consumer Windows handheld. This is Asus ROG Ally, but this didn't have detachable controllers. The hardware on this is worse, but the software on this is better. And then this guy, who has better hardware and worse software. Ta-da. This is a third-party kickstand because it doesn't come with one. This one comes with a kickstand because why wouldn't it? This is way heavier, though, because it's way bigger. I don't know if you can tell. The screen on this is like 8 inches. The screen on... Or no. I think this is a 7-inch screen. This is like almost a 9-inch screen. It's hard to tell on here. But when you hold them in your hands, it's fucking huge. Like my dick. What? Ben says just, and they sell them both at Best Buy, unlike Steam Deck. Just received a complaint from Alliant Energy. You are using too much power. Charging all that shit, says Ben Advance. I did have to install another outlet on a different breaker in my computer closet. So you're right. That's why I got solar panels. Thanks to Jeffrey Biden. How many handhelds do you have, says Jimmy Opa? Windows handhelds? Just the 2. Sure you have 2 terabyte micro SDs in all of those 2? No, I actually only have one terabyte SSD. Which one is better? I can't use the ROG Ally because the Legion Go is exactly what I wanted almost. It's those Nintendo Switch detachable controllers, man. It gets me. 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 Wait, is Battle Pope like a computer kind of nerdy guy? Because Windows kind of sucks as a gaming operating system. That's like the biggest advantage of the Steam Deck is, for the most part, you don't have to worry about the bullshit that you have to worry about with playing games on Windows. But if you don't mind like tinkering with shit and like dialing in settings and getting things working just the way you want it to, like, then it's perfect. That's what she said to Jimmy. That sounds silly. Yeah, he is. Okay, good. Yeah, so he's in good hands. I like this Legion Go, man. I like it so much. Them detachable controllers. The big screen. There's a touchpad. There's a touchpad over here like the Steam Deck has. The Steam Deck has one on both sides. There's a touchpad for your mouse. See my mouse moving around? Touchpad. And it works wirelessly, too. You can actually turn...
Yes, is this thing on?
Oh, shit.
Return policy, please report to the principal's office. Thank you.
This one actually turns into a mouse. It's got like a mouse thing on the bottom. You use it like a mouse.
Hi, Battle Pope. How's it going? Nice to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Katie needs a handheld. She can have this other one for the next time she plays video games. She never plays handheld mode. She always plays on a big screen. Always and forever. Even though her Switch is behind me and her computer is behind me, all of that shit runs through its own HDMI switch, and there's a giant HDMI cable that goes all the way around the outside of this room into this closet, so she can play it out on the TV in the living room. Good but tired, but not as tired as you were last week. Oh, got me. That wasn't a joke. I'm gonna go to bed. Wow. Return policy to Tiff shows up and Anime Chick's like, bye everyone. Jeez. Good night, Japanimation lady. Sleep well. Return policy to Tiff, what's up with you? How many switches do I have? Let's see. We have the OLED switch. We have, which is nice. We have the Monster Hunter Switch. We have my launch day Switch. So I have 3. Katie has her Animal Crossing Switch. And technically we gave her launch day Switch to my brother. So she really only has 1 anymore. Why isn't it reading that? I'm home, I'm not drunk, and I don't smell like what Huxley thinks. Why didn't it read that? Justin hates you, Phil. No more voting for Justin. I'm sorry, Phil.
Am home. Am not drunk and I don't smell like what Huxley thinks. Justin.
What is happening? Okay, I have no explanation for that. That was weird. That was weird. That's never happened before. I think it's time for a computer upgrade. Justin's trolling me now. What an asshole. Dealing with bullshit snow, says return policy. So I actually...
I know the tie. It's a bubblegum tie.
It's the Phil tie. It's the Phil tie. Yo, Phil tie. Phil tie. Phil tie. Phil tie. Hang on. Phil tie. Wait, was I not muted? Shit. Let's check out my driveway real quick. I didn't mute it. No, I'm so sorry. I hit the mute button, I thought. Yeah, so I did this before stream. I went out and I did the snowblower and I got this all cleared out. And now there's like, that's probably... it's probably only like an inch. That still sucks though. Right here might be more than an inch. It's better than feet. What purpose does your launch day Switch serve? It's modded. It's running Android. That's it though. It runs Android. I haven't used it since I've had a new Windows PC handheld. I could probably sell it. Why is it the Phil tie? I remember we bought this tie for you, Phil. Crew should wear the tie every day? Gross. Shoveling stream, let's go. I've done that. I've done shoveling stream. Really should get a snowblower because I don't want it because I'm lazy. But wouldn't getting a snowblower make you more lazy? Does your launch day Switch really serve much better than your other handheld. Sell it or be a present. So at this point, really the only practical thing I could think about why I would want to keep a Gen 1 modded Switch around is so I can dump my own physical games. That's the only reason I can think of why I would want that. Which I do all the time, because I would never download a game that I don't already own. NSA Greg. I shoveled 2, didn't use my snowplower, it's too light. The way I think of it is like, do I want to bend over? No. Feel like you have to be a truck owner if you also own a snowblower. I'm not ready to be the truck guy. It's slippery slope. See, that's why you split the difference and you get an electric snowblower, so it's shitty. That's it. And then you don't have to be, you don't have to buy a truck. We had a wired snowblower, which since we moved in here, and it lasted us like the first 2-3 years. And I killed the motor on it from, you know, when it's plugged into the wall outlet, you can just let that thing run forever. It never runs out. And we had super ice one year, and I was just like, I'm just going to keep hitting this ice with this snowblower, and I killed the motor. I haven't got it fixed yet. Because we also had, that same year, we bought a cordless snowblower that takes batteries. And like today when I went out there, you know, I had battery to spare. But what was it? Last week when we got feet of snow, I went through 2 whole sets of batteries, half charged one of them, went through that, and I was still out there for like 2 more hours shoveling after that. So probably should get my other snowblower fixed. Driveway is 3 times longer, and I also live in a corner property. Get a lot clearer. It's the new life these days, and it sucks. That does suck, Ben Advance. We specifically bought a house that is long ways instead of wide, so that our whole yard situation would be smaller. So we've got a decent sized driveway, and we only have to worry about little sections of sidewalk on either side. Yeah. Bend over, Kuro Rover, and let the shadows of... Hang on. I need to make this into a button. Darkness. It's broken anyway. It's broken anyway.
Hello. Sorry. Darkness.
I think I need to use some contact cleaner on that button. Cone over. Come over. Got it. Fuck Iowa. Yeah, why do we live in Iowa again? Oh, that's a new type of mineral, says Duff. I'm finally caught up on chat. Nice talk, everybody. How do you know when...
I'm the conductor of the poop train! Insidious X.
Yo, Insidious, what's up, dude? Bedge time? We got time, man. We got time if you got time. How you doing? Smash says, it's be surprising if Kuro got sweaty from shoveling. Yeah, I don't think you sweat while you're out there. It's when you come back inside. Before you get all of your heavy clothing off, you start to sweat. You get a goddamn snowblower, hear me? That's wise words of wisdom from my wife. My wife. Always got time for you. What's up, Insidious? We playing some Dave the Diver. Getting into discussions about the definition of a AAA video game.
Very nice.
And what is a handheld? Oh, I meant to look up that handheld. Nobody knew what that handheld was that I was talking about. Handheld with twist controller? I don't even know what to type. Does anyone know what the heck I'm talking about? I'm trying to think of the fastest way that I can get to it. Oh! Best handheld console CNET. There's a picture of it. Play Night! Play Night! Have you guys seen this thing? It's pretty neat. I would never buy it, but I'm glad it exists, and I hope it does well. Can we get like a... Here you go. Play Night.
This video is about a little box called Playdate.
Playdate. Sorry. Playdate.
I love it. What is it?
It's a new thing. It plays games.
I already have a thing that plays games.
Me too, but this is a little different.
We wanted to try something different, and so we did the most difficult, different thing that you could possibly.
Let's take another look.
Am I getting content I need right now?
Say hello to Playdate.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks. That means a lot. Here's a hand. Playdate fits right there. There's an A button, B button, D-pad, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB-C, all the hits.
Wait, what's that thing?
That's the
Crank.
It's a crank.
Yeah, seriously, what is it?
The crank. You crank
The crank.
it like this. It can control the games. It's fun. Now look at this. The display.
He's got a butt.
Extremely high resolution.
Is there a backlight?
No, but the screen is super reflective. You can even play it by candlelight.
Really?
Maybe. Playdate was dreamed up by this company.
We
called
don't know.
King. They're in Portland. They love making things. And this is the first time they've made hardware. So they got a little help from this company called Teenage Engineering. They're over in Stockholm. This guy named Jesper came up with the idea for the crank.
Okay, so who makes the games?
Some people you've heard of, some people you haven't.
You are so mysterious. I love it. So what are these new games they're working on?
That's the best part. You won't know what you're getting, not until they Wi-Fi themselves into your Playdate. You know that feeling when...
That's a great feeling.
And that's what Playdate is all about. A game appears, and then a week later, you get a new one. It's like a season of TV.
A mystery surprise game that could be basically anything?
Now you're getting it.
How long is the season?
12 weeks, 24 games. All season long. You and her and that guy over there and everyone else will be enjoying these mystery surprise games you can't play anywhere else. And also this. Every Playdate can be used to make your own games. So, what do you think?
All right, I'll do it.
Great. Ready for your Playdate?
There you go.
And you can also get the Snap-on dock with the speaker and a place to hold your pen.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. See what I mean? It's cool. And it's like a legit 2023 handheld gaming console that only plays handheld games. But like, there's no way this is gonna succeed. There's no way. Like, if it was like the 90s and it was like this or a Game Boy, I could see this doing well. But yellow, what do you mean? It's like a Game Boy. If the direct competition for this was 1990s era Game Boy, and this thing somehow just new games showed up on it every week, this thing would have dominated. But not now. Not now. Yeah. But I'm glad it exists. Y'all have it next week? Wow. Not for $200, I won't. Carino, you want it in your collection? I don't, actually. Struck for free advertising. Well, yeah, go buy it. If that looks interesting to you, I need you to buy it. Because I would love for that to be successful. You could dominate the world with it? Maybe. Yes, I think so. If it was the 90s. People's like, huh, it's cool. Sasquatchers, was that the name of a game? I didn't see it. I think the games need color, but yeah. It's just me, says Ben Advance. I mean, that's how, Game Boy. They had me at Sasquatchers. Love the idea, not confident on execution. Right, yeah. That's the problem. But it is neat. And, like, if you had, like, a tight-knit group of friends that all had, like, $200 laying around, you know, it might be, like, they compared the game download thing as, like, a new, like, season of, like, TV or whatever, like, a new show comes out. Like, I could see the appeal of having, like, a little community pop culture thing going on where it's, like, oh, whoa, check out this new game we got this week, everybody. And, like, all your friends are talking about it and stuff. But it's only, like, 10 friends ever. And, like, you'll look back on that summer and be like, oh, man, that was a good time. And that's it. and then no one... It'll be like the summer we all played Pokemon Go, but only 10 of your friends that all have $200 extra. Yeah, it's like, it's so impractical. I can't imagine it's going to do well. 30 years past Game Boy, they must be bozos funded. That's true. They're probably like some huge like hedge fund thing. You're probably right. I want to describe it like that. But speech no good, says P-Pat. Me neither. We did it together. Insidious says, let me just pick some loose throwaway money out of my Scrooge McDuck pool of gold coins and treasure. That's what I'm saying. 200 is a lot of dollars. Remember that time we cranked the handheld? I mean, okay. I did, when that thing first came out, I did watch some reviews of some of the games. And I do remember some of the reviewers commenting that it's extremely game specific. And sometimes it's awesome. And most of the times it's super gimmicky. Which back in the 90s would have been perfect. Because everything was a gimmick. Everything. You got buttons on that? That's a gimmick. There's a pause button? What a gimmick. Why would you pause? Arcade games don't pause. Oh, man. Good. Lots of good discussions tonight. Too bad I'm not getting anywhere in Dave the Divers. I gotta crank it all like a camping flashlight. I was thinking more like a mini fishing rod. You've seen those little mini fishing rods, right? They need like a third-party Mad Catz Ergo crank attachment that like gives you like a big crank. It's just like hollow plastic. The one you can AV cable to the TV? No, I'm talking about real tiny fishing poles. Like pocket-sized fishing poles. Teeny tiny little guys. It's basically just a crank and a spool and a line. We can't help it. You're so entertaining, ton. Nope. Tons of it. Oh, man. I do love handhelds, though. I think I told the story the other day that when I was growing up, that's what it was all about. IRL Activities Air 404. When I was growing up, I would get like... I was obsessed with like handhelds and like... You know, most people were buying all their like Game Pro magazines and stuff, and I was buying like all of the handheld related gaming magazines. There's just something magic about making something for like your proprietary device that sticks in your hand. Tiger Electronics. I need to make 6 decorations. Oh. Require mantles now? Oh. Sorry, P-Pat. Wait, you're playing Rise? Why don't you have all the mantles, P-Pat? I believe in you. But you can still craft them though, right? It's not like a random lottery thing. Oh shit, are they talking about scanning documents? I told you already. Yeah. So as long as you don't have to put the mantles into a pot and then hope you get the decoration you want, then it's okay. Decorations are the one you craft? Yeah. See, that's better than World, right? Yay. You don't put mantles in pots in World. I'm trying to remember how you get the mantles, or how you get the decorations in World. That was like their random thing. Didn't you put parts into a thing and then hope for the best? I thought that's how that works. Hope. I don't remember. It's been too long. It's been a long time. Best handheld, Nintendo Switch. CNET, how could you? Nintendo Switch is fantastic. Yep. Best console this generation. There's so many cool little like emulation handheld things coming out these days. Okay, back to it. It's been too long, I don't remember. Me neither. I'm so sleepy, go to bed, Phil! I would remember if I was putting mantles into soup! That's what I spent. Oh! It was, we would kill the gold Rathalos, or Rathian and silver Rathalos, and at the end it would spit out a smattering of decorations. That's what it was. So it was just random. Like, here's the table of 10,000 decorations this guy can drop. Go kill him. Yeah. So even having to use a mantle to craft what you want, I think is probably still better. It might end up being the same amount of work, but I guess it's less RNG, right? Compare the odds to getting a mantle versus the odds of getting the exact decoration you want. Ben says, real talk, I'm about to quit being the supervisor of residential dispatch. What? And switch to an Omnia admin role like Susan was. Nice. Wish me luck. They hired this new lady, and she's a biatch. Wish me luck, buddy. 20 years this year. I almost quit in October. Ben Advance, I'm so sorry. New lady is my new supervisor, to clarify. Yeah. The person you work directly for can make your life amazing or a living hell. So that doesn't surprise me that if you got a bad supervisor, it's like, time to move on. I believe in you, Ben Advance. You can do it. You're gonna do it. And it's gonna be awesome. That company doesn't really care, though, is the thing. Oh, man. Peabot says, I prefer it to my random talismans in this game. Oh, yeah. Just having the random drop thing like that sucks. In World, at least you can get a complete set. Yeah, let's just do away with the slot machine stuff. Just get rid of it completely. Capcom. They're over here playing Monster Hunter now, like, that's what Monster Hunter Wild's gonna be. You gotta connect Monster Hunter Wild to your phone app, and then you have to walk down the street to find the Rathalos, and then you bring it back to wild so you can hunt it. And we're all going to be like, no. No. And then they're going to double down and be like, we're the A team. Whatever we say goes. Yeah. Oh, and you have to clutch claw it by throwing your phone at it. Freaking pause on the stream tonight, says Smasher. You getting pauses tonight? Oh, my bitrate looks solid, bro. Bro, my bitrate looks solid. Make sure the video quality is set lower than what it is now, Smasher. What would you make the end game then, says P-Pat?
Are you man enough for all this fucking tea?
Hi, Maza. How you doing? Maza, how you doing? Maza! What would I make the end game then? I mean, the way I play those games anymore is I do the content and then I stop. So I'm fine with that. Pretty good. Just woke up from a nap. Oh, I want to go take a nap for 8 hours. Take me with you, Maza. It's your voice that pauses, not stream, says Smasher. You mean like I'm just stopped talking in the middle of talking? Or like there's a problem? Like I'm cutting out? Kuro, if you give that answer to the devs, they won't take it. I know. If you're going to want to get rid of the gem farming and random talismans, what would you replace it with? There has to be some kind of end game grind. Here you go. You ready? Every cosmetic ever. All of them in the game. And you just get what you want. And there's so much content. There's so much content that it's like you stop when you decide you've got all the cosmetics. There you go. Not fired. Promoted. CEO of the company. CEO of Monster Hunter. Give everyone what they want. Need to continue playing Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, says Insidious. Like the OGs? Like PlayStation 1? Wow. I never liked Crash. OG. And I never had Spyro. OG. You have no answer? Gem Farm stays? No, I'm not. I'm serious. I'm serious. If we want to give people an end game grind, just make the content the end game. Just load up the game with so much content. Has to be power progression. Does it? Does it? It won't stick around. A lot won't stick around for transmog. A lot won't stick around for power progression. When we're talking, this hit only does 1100 damage and it could do 1101 damage. I'm gonna spend 30 hours grinding to get that extra 1 damage. I don't know if that ever changed in Rise, but that was something that I liked about Rise. The random the talismans you got randomly for min-maxing purposes really didn't feel like it mattered very much. Like, as long as you got a pretty good talisman, you were fine. Whereas like back on like 3U, it was like what was it? They were talismans in that also. The talismans you got in 3U would make or break the entire set. Like you designed the set around the talisman that you had. And I spent a lot of time mining. You didn't even fight monsters to get talismans in that game. I spent a lot of time mining to get my talisman in that game. A lot of time. I think I got it on... Oh, no, I didn't get it on stream. I got it between streams. That's right. I remember. Insidious says, I bought the remaster on Xbox, but haven't hooked up my Xbox back up in a long time. Today's the day, Insidious. Make it happen. Give us a full report on Monday on my desk. You've been toted? What does that mean? We only play Greatsword, so we don't know how it was for other weapon builds, says Peepat. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. The crit build for the dual blades is like, my crits are doing 1100 damage, and it needs to do 1101 damage. Hi, Tesserlin, how you doing? Greatsword, greatest sword, it's in the name. Tess gets it. If you could say anything about Tesserlin at all, anything at all, she gets it. That's the thing. When it comes to overall player base, I think it leans a lot more toward power progression interest than transmog collecting, says Peepat. Well, yeah, I mean, because if you're transmog collecting, you just pay money, and then you get the transmog that you want, and then you're done. Modern gaming. I just heard some shit going on outside this room. But both of the cats are sleeping? What the fuck was that noise? What the fuck was that noise? I don't know what's happening. There's a robber in my house. I'm gonna die. Oh, I think Katie's up. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. It's about to be murdered live on stream. Wouldn't that be exciting? I'd get banned. Peepat, honestly, the people that are willing to grind over and over again in the end game for like all of time are playing the game because they enjoy to play it, and they kind of just set a goal for themselves, right? And their goal happens to be, I need to get this perfect decoration or talisman or whatever. But then once they complete that goal, then the goal becomes, I need to make every single weapon, period. And I need to craft every single armor, period. And I need to, you know what I mean? Like, they find reasons to play because they're enjoying the game. We're talking about the smallest subset of a subset of a subset of players, so I don't think it really matters. Keep up the chat, I'm doing it! It probably was the spirit of your PP taking a PP, says Smasher. That's true. I just think about peeing, and then my bladder empties because of the spirit of the PP. That would be awesome. Tester's playing Monster Hunter World again right now! Yay! That's exciting! Auto response. I will be out of office until January 22nd. If urgent, please contact supervisor. Desk at... And then weird numbers. Does it say 420, 69, 69? I got your work number, Insidious. Never finished because you abandoned me. That's what happens. That's what happens with me for sure. Peepat's like, you're probably right, but what I want is 1 million unique endemic life. Ooh, there you go. Turn it into Pokemon. Just make it an MMO. Give everybody everything. I don't know if I want that, actually. I'd play it. You know, we went from a room to a 2-story house in Iceborne. I want an estate in Wilds with a water park and a rocket ship, blackjack and hookers. See, this is just sounding like like Final Fantasy 14, like player housing. Make our endemic life fight each other, like Pokemon. Let's just make an MMO. Problem solved. You wanna grind for that extra 1 damage? Do it. You wanna grind for every cosmetic? Do it. All of the weapons? Go for it. Water park rocket ship? Make it happen. Moly wrestling, says Katie. I'd play it. And they could have movesets that are like based on the monsters and the hunters. Oh. I did hear people theorizing it's going to be open world.
You are all weirdos.
Karad's here. Hi, Karad. How you doing? How you doing? Open world. I mean, that's the obvious direction that it seems like they would want to go. But I don't think there's enough information in the trailer to say that that's what they're doing. Can I deck out my Raptor mount? Ooh, customizable mounts, bro. Pimp out my ride? Oh, you get spinners? The spinners would be in the IRL cash shop, though. Find out more in May or June is my guess, says Tesser. Yeah, I think they specifically said the summer. They'll have a summer announcement. Yep. You got it. Speaking of Monster Hunter, have you heard of the Ice mod for Monster Hunter World? It's an overhaul? I haven't. What is it? Can I deck a raptor? Says Insidious. I mean, it depends on if that's a sex thing.
Monster Hunter World Iceborne is at an end. I'm not saying the game is dead. You can
This is Ang Beta 11.
even still see it alive and kicking on Twitch. I'm just saying the last patch for it is already out. It's already complete, which pushes mod creators to go ham and give us great mods for a better experience.
This game is
Apologies to the console peeps out there. But before we continue,
Put a spoiler on that saddle. Yeah.
subscribe. Going back, yeah,
Deck
some mods
means
have
punch
crazy
in
skins,
Insidious
custom quests
content.
with new monsters like
Context?
Crimson.
Sounds like a sex thing to me, baby. Let's go. You punch me all night long.
Fatalis, White Fatalis, and a lot more. But what if I tell you there's something else out there? Something that can change your whole experience of Iceborne on a bigger scale, with an ensemble of devs that would listen to what you think of the monster and also cater to how you feel about your weapon. What if I tell you it also has that capacity to matchmake people with that mod with each other?
But wait, weren't they just... Giggity. I'm pretty sure I just saw news that they were adding new DRM to Capcom's back catalog that would break all of these mods. Is that not happening? Being a chef is super tough. Are you watching The Bear again, Phil? Best Comedy Award. I laugh so much when watching The Bear as I'm sweating in real life from anxiety. Ice basically rebalances the entire game and only matches you with other ice players because of all the changes. Reduces clutch cost. Rebalances a bunch of attacks to change the combo meta and a bunch of things like that. That sounds awesome. Greer, you seem like you have a lot of energy. You must have slept well. I slept great 2 nights ago. And then last night, I because of work, I think, it took me a bit to get to sleep, and then I was kind of off and on for a bit, but once I passed out, I was out. But then the cats woke me up early, and I couldn't get back to sleep. So I feel tired, but you know what it is? It's like back in the war days. I think that's what it is. So I think when I gained weight, I think I developed sleep apnea. And so the sleep that I've been getting hasn't been as restorative. And so when I get like 5 hours of sleep with this mouth guard thing that helps me breathe, that 5 hours I think is more restorative. So I'm like back in the pre-COVID era where it's like I knew I was tired, but it was a lot easier for me to have energy. Does that make sense? I think that's what it is. You're just watching a video? Well, fuck me! Thanks, Gerard! Capcom got mad because someone did a nude mod or something stupid. Oh, yeah, the Street Fighter one. At, like, a fucking national Street Fighter competition or something like that, right? Did something that broke mods. Modders fix modding again? Fuck yeah, dude. Wait a minute, that sounds exactly like WoW Season of Discovery. Post the changelog in Discord, you can skim it. Thanks. Need that mouthguard thing so I can stop waking up with the Sahara Desert in my mouth. Link that shit to me in chat or something. I mean, it's literally just like a anti-snore mouth guard on Amazon. I just bought like the first one to try it out, and it definitely works. But for me, the reason it works is because I noticed when I would wake up and like don't move at all, and like wake up, and I would notice that my airway was blocked by my own lower jaw. Like the back of my throat was being blocked because like I have like an overbite, and it was like like my lower jaw was pushing back into my throat. And so I was just laying in bed conscious. I had just woken up and I was like experimenting with like oh man, if I could just like somehow keep my jaw forward, that would prevent me from snoring. And so then I went to the internet and I was like, there's got to be a mouth guard made specifically for this. And there is. Oh, here it is. Mouth guard. I forgot I switched camera stuff. This one. Vital Sleep. Anti-snore mouthpiece. It's not comfortable to wear, but once you pass out, you don't notice. Oh, and the first night I woke up, my jaw hurt so bad from being like pushed forward all night. But my jaw doesn't really hurt anymore, but it's still uncomfortable. I imagine a sleep apnea, what do they call those machines? The breathing machines? I bet those aren't comfortable either, so... CPAP machines, those can't be comfortable either, right? But when you pass out, I don't have any problems breathing when I'm awake. It's when I'm passed out. SOS is vanilla WoW with a whole bunch of changes, additions, and rebalancing, says Peepat. I have to sleep on my back due to my shoulder. Turn into a mouth breather. This would actually probably make your mouth breathing worse. Except it's got like a small hole in the front for being able to breathe through your mouth. And my tongue kind of just, when I wake up, my tongue has like inserted itself in the hole. Giggity. So my tongue kind of has like creases in it when I wake up in the morning. I'm sure there's probably a better one out there that I should get. But the goal here is to lose the weight before it matters. And then I won't need it anymore. Kuryu just got to get out of the house for a few hours before going to bed. It's like don't lay in bed before going to bed. What? CPAPs, they have CPAPs that literally just hook under your nose now. Yeah, they look super uncomfortable. Just lose weight. I agree with PPAT. Oh, shit. Actual bedtime. Good night, Insidious. Wow, I lasted longer than Insidious. Get a new bed for you and Katie. We just did that. One of those ones that raise and lowers. We just did that. At the top and bottom, we just did that. They have a snore setting. We just did that. I still snore. My brother-in-law has one. He'll stop breathing if he doesn't have oxygen while sleeping, says Evil Smasher of Evil. Yeah, the problem with sleep apnea is it can be dangerous. Not only are you ruining your sleep, which is ruining your quality of life, but you can actually die from that shit. And it isn't always weight related. It's just often weight related. The Deco farming. Hi, Peepat. Oh, we're watching this.
As
This
if
is 5 minutes long.
they had their own server. Maybe you're one of those people that misses the old feel of max might and weakness exploit. You're one of those people that miss how these skills were in base world. You hate Kleigers. It interrupts the flow of the fight. You don't want to face monsters with your ultra DPS set when they'll just drool in front of you after landing a big one on them. You want the satisfaction of a fight. This is ICE, short for Iceborne Community Edition. It's a holistic rework of the core mechanics of MH World Iceborne. It's a huge project made by the cooperation of a lot of known Monster Hunter mod creators working with top-tier players to create an Iceborne experience with better gameplay. From fixing the over-centralizing
That's
influence
awesome.
of the Clutch Claw to providing better quality of life during progression in the game. When they say holistic, they mean it. The tweaks they do in the game are not limited to changing damage numbers or deco drop rates. They even do mechanical changes. The goal for the mod is huge. It's still a work in progress as we speak, and once they finish the first round of weapon changes, that would still be considered as a version 0.1 release, instead of being named a version 1 release. Because later on, they still plan on doing more armor and...
Ew, early access. What I would do is if you have a complete set of a certain deco, the chance of it dropping drops considerably. So you can get a complete set in a lot more reasonable time. Nice. Sleep apnea can also give you narcolepsy, which is also dangerous. Everything about it is bad. And I think that's why there's so much, like, get a sleep study, get a sleep study, get a sleep study. But it's like, that shit's inconvenient. And I saw a headline, it might have been like 4 to 6 months ago or something like that, where they were like, new AI audio thing can tell you if you have sleep apnea with like 90% success by just recording you while you sleep, and it'll just tell you, and you don't have to go somewhere, you don't have to get hooked up to machines. It's just you like run an app, and I'm like, I want this app by spying on you one time for one night. Just don't do anything crazy that night. Like I would consider doing that, but other than like being like the technology exists, I don't think they ever. Like, I haven't heard about it since, and I haven't looked into it, so I don't know if that's even a thing they do. And knowing Iowa, none of the doctors around here would even use it. But without going to a doctor, I wouldn't know. Film yourself sleeping? I have used one of those apps, Snore Analyzer apps, that it's literally recording all night, like you're saying. Just spies on you all night, and then at the end of it, it like processes the audio, and it finds the moments when you're snoring, and it literally just maps it all out so you can see everything. It's pretty neat. I would only use that app If it's doctor sanctioned, says Peepat. Right, yeah. Like, that's what I mean. If I went to the doctor, I didn't go to the doctor. If I, like, telehealth into a doctor and they were like, oh, yeah, we use this app to diagnose this. I'd be like, sweet. Download, run the app, go to sleep, wake up the next day. Here's my results. It says I have sleep apnea. And they'd be like, okay, here's your prescription for a CPAP. Because I think you have to have a prescription for CPAPs. I don't think you can just buy one. Yeah. I don't want one anyway. I'm just going to lose the weight. All right? We got a mouth guard for now. For now, guard.
Skill reworks, more quests, and even new
Probably picking your
collectible
nose while
cosmetics.
sleeping?
An example of notable changes they did for some of the weapons are the following. Great Sword now has a new combo system
I
that
don't think
allows
so.
a new playstyle around non-charged attacks and favors elemental builds. The 3 types of shelling of gun
Favors
which
elemental
are normal,
builds.
long, and wide, have been unified into a single new Omni type, which combines the strengths of all the 3. And the shield of a gun lance now has a use, because quick reloading now has a guard point. Longsword is less focused on Foresight Slash, and EI Spirit Slash can now level up with this Spirit Gauge. Switch Axe is now reworked to reward mixing axe and sword modes and isn't all ZSD spam anymore. They even removed the effect of special scope on spread ammo. If you do equip special scope with a spread, it will not receive any increase in damage, regardless if you're in critical range or not. Light Bowgun now has 5 custom mod slots, which is an upgrade because before we only have 4. Evade Reload got a buff as well. Before, one level of evade reload replenishes 1 bullet, but now provided down contains instructions on how to install it, and it's really clear to do a fresh save as well because they added a lot of quality of mine have been adjusted as well, making mining and gathering
Decorations made easier. Guiding lands less grind.
rates boosted. They also made Draculite.
No, that sounds pretty neat. If I ever go back and play that game, that's probably how I would do it. Because, you know, I've already experienced it the way it was intended for all of its successes and faults. Peepat's like, man, where's that for Rise? This makes me want to play Terraria Calamity! Oh, no. Didn't they do updates to Terraria? We got to play that too. How do you know when we're talking over the phone? Heh, because I installed a CCTV on your boat. Dots. Anyway, I will work on a new weapon when the material arrives. I will add the ingredients I need to the list. Secure them and let me know. I will eagerly wait for the never-before-seen materials to arrive. Goodbye, Trinity, Star. Oh, I got a Strastella X1. I don't know what that means. New gun list. You can now create waypoints with the Sea People's materials. Visit the workshop at the Sea People Village to find out about new materials available. Fuck this guy. Capture all of the Sea People murals. Oh, well, these are the Sea People Glacial Passage murals. Yeah, I think I captured everything there. So it's like the legend of the Sea People discovered the Divine Tree. From the very beginning, the Sea People lived in colonies near the Divine Tree. There must have been a huge earthquake and lava erupted in the deep in ancient times. It seems that this is when the Sea People suffered significant losses. The one in this mural looks like King Long. I read that mutated Sea People were imprisoned by him. This must be that scene. So there was a reason why the Sea People were sensitive to earthquakes and rising temperatures. So we can't rule out the possibility of catastrophe happening at that time too. You're going to have to explore the glacial area to check on its current status. Good luck, Dave. 1,500 money for that? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we don't want that. No! Oh! He's hatching. Oh, but he's sick. How do we heal him? Yay! He's happy now. Play. Oh. It's the middle one. We did it. He liked it. All right. Oh no, we can't see you. This is exactly like a Tamagotchi. What the fuck? Warning? What's warning? Oh, discipline. Wait, what's warning? I think he's hungry. Oh yeah, we gotta feed him a bunch. We got this. Join me, my friend. Peepat, I know you have real friends now. Courier son wants you to son. Wait, what? Check manage on the bottom. Yeah, we got that. We got it. Oh, perfect. All right. But we need to get our affection up. Memories. Rebirth. Whoa. Alright, we gotta play again. Is it always the same game? Is it always in the middle? Warning means something's wrong. Is nothing actually wrong? That's what discipline is for. Right. There you go. I think we did it. That is so similar to a for real Tamagotchi. It's crazy. That's so neat. Wow. All right. Check out these weapons. Is it under upgrade? Can't move this. Oh, here we go. I want that tranquilized gun, man. Still need 2 cuttlefish skin fragments. Damn. Do I need to get... I must need to get parts from the sea people before it shows me the new stuff. I think we're done. You've unlocked the possibility to fully upgrade the Hush Dart. 2 shots sleep all fish. Even the sharks need to have the previous upgrade to see the next upgrade material. Tight pants. The tightest of pants. Okay. Oh, man, we didn't do very much video gaming tonight, did we? We did mostly chatting. But you know what? I had fun, and I hope you had fun, because that's what it's all about. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, you put your right hand in, and you shake it all about. Smasher of Evil's got an emote plan. Oh, it's a Maz emote. She's doing putting her left hand in. She's doing it wrong. All right. Friendos. Oh boy. What a stream. But you know what? We got some shout outs to do. There's 111,000 streams and you guys chose Kuro this evening. Thanks for doing it. Round of applause.
night started off with a fucking gift sub by my guy Jupa. Gifted a sub to Courtney Kamori at 25 gift subs on the channel. My guy, thanks for doing it, Mr. Jimmy. Squadmaster Phil coming in with the 80 bitties. Yo, Phil, thanks for the bitties. Ben Advance using his one and only Jeff Bezos Presents Prime Gaming sub for 18 months. Hot damn. Thanks, Ben Advance. Thanks for remembering to use the Ben Advance. Looks like Cave Dweller is currently the top cheerer. Remember, whoever's the top cheerer by the end of the week gets to pick the Texas speech for next week. Let me jump up into the corner. Cave also won last week. And I didn't even ask him. I just picked Justin for him because I knew he'd want Justin. Boo, Justin. Boo. Boo, Justin. Boo. Late night politics talk. If Trump becomes president, what's the best thing to do? Continue calling out flaws, just give up and go numb and turn into vegetable. You know how Brexit happened? And everybody around the world was like, how could you have let that happen? And now, when you like poll British people, they're all like, yeah, we fucked up. Like, even people that voted for it are like, yeah, we fucked up. That's gonna be Trump. But it won't be right away. It's gonna be after 4 years when he just decides not to step down for president, and it's like, well, what are we gonna do now? Just gotta wait for him to die, and everyone will be like, yeah, we fucked up. Yep. Move to Canada. Nah, it's not practical. I want to move to Europe, walkable cities and open borders. Wow, what a lib. Look at this lib over here, guys. Imagine being able to walk somewhere and get all of the things that you need. Sounds like communism. Oh, no. Are the libs the communists? Yeah, you got it. Yeah, the liberals. Yes, I guess. Such a cringe lib that wants good things. Lamau. Yeah, imagine being like, imagine not loving filling up your gas tank at whatever price a bunch of scam artists decided was going to be the price of energy this week. Imagine just having your own vehicle that's fueled by
It's NYC already, damn it.
Fueled for free by the sun. Gross. Awesome, thank you to the amazing chat for being so amazing tonight, says Smasher, and not letting me get any video games done.
Yeah, that's called NYC, where you can walk anywhere and get anything you want.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of big cities are like that, right? Especially if you're in the downtown-ish area. But the way a lot of these suburbs are, what do they call it? The way they're lined, the sections, the business sections. There's a word for that. I'm too tired. You should have like your own little convenience stores, like all, business sections intermingled with your residential sections, so that you could just walk a little ways to get to your job and the grocery store and entertainment, and it's like a little mini community. Everyone should have a little mini community with all of the things they need to be healthy without having to drive, like, oh, I'm gonna go to the big city, or I'm gonna go to Walmart. It's like a 15-minute drive. Locally owned businesses.
Maybe a communist, but at least I'm not obese. Wow. Walkable cities that aren't mega cities. Yeah. Also get mugged, murdered a lot in New York City, walking to those places, says Tesserlin. I mean, not on average. Like you would think taking any amount of people, crime would be relatively similar from place to place. Like there's always going to be X amount of bad apples. So you take 100 people from here, put them in any 100 people anywhere, and the crime would be the same. And so then if you add the hundreds of people together, now you've got 100,000 people. You would think the rate of bad apples would be the same. But that's not necessarily true. Most places, the more people you have, the less crime you end up getting per person. So in a geographic area, you're more likely to get mugged from any other geographic area. But for how many people live there, it's actually lower crime rates than what you would expect. It's interesting statistics. Crew would be hiding in the shadows of darkness if he lived in New York City. I would never leave the house, like I don't here. Being in the wrong place at the wrong time is one of the problems. Yes. To be a victim, you have to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. That does describe being a victim in any capacity. Isn't Batman from New York? No, he's from Gotham. He's from Gotham, Phil. Come to New York, Kuro, and you might become the next IRL Batman. I don't think we need vigilante justice. Nope. I don't think we need vigilante justice, Phil. Sorry. Boop doop doop ba 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 boop doop doop ba ba ba. Oh, wow. I'm gonna shut out the fire crew needs sleepies. Wow. Is this a clip of me? Oh, Monster Hunter. You wouldn't be able to see Courtney. The lights are off. Cause it's dark in here. I can get you a light. What did she say? She's saying something. Oh no. We should delete that clip. That's a bad clip. I'm gonna get canceled. Suspenders? That was Monster Hunter. That's not Among Us. Crew, you can wear a Zorro mask and save New York from crime. We don't need vigilantes. Crew, do the raid thing? Yeah, we probably should. I'm tired. Falling asleep. I just realized I've been playing with this thing. Where's my... Oh, it's hidden. It's hidden. There we go. Pew, pew, pew. I do find myself messing with this when it's here without thinking about it. Unconsciously messing with it. I need a fidget toy, says P-Pat. Yeah. I fidget with it. I fidget with whatever's here, and if this is here, this is what I fidget with, but this was out of sight, so I started fidgeting with this thing again. Beavers is playing Super Mario RPG. What is that? We beat that game. It's so good. It's exactly what it says on the tin. It's like Final Fantasy, but Mario. You're always tired, so tell us something new. Something new. I automated my Lego light kits so they turn on automatically when somebody goes into the living room. That's new. Currently fidgeting with these nail clippers on my desk. That would be a good fidget thing to fidget with. Yep. All right, I'm getting yelled at that we need to go raid somebody. I suppose. Wait a minute, who's this on Dad Dragon stream? Is this somebody at his place? He's playing Baldur's Gate with somebody. We'll let this... Okay, I'm gonna list off some people playing some video games. You guys let me know who we're raiding. Who's ready? Phil! Phil! No, this looks like it's probably a Discord call. Yeah, so it isn't like, I was thinking like he had like a 2 people in the room stream thing going on, but nah, they're looking at their screens to talk to each other. That's not it. Okay, first up we've got Ocarina Magi playing Medieval Dynasty. Serpent Siren is just chatting. It says homework time. Come and relax. Giggity. 7 Chakras is on New World. Wow. Gotta Beavers is on Mario Urpka. Dad Dragon. Oh, it does say, it says Dad Dragon +1. Oh, I haven't seen this before. Oh, wow. Yeah. Now I've got, okay, so I must not have had this update. Wasn't it Jimmy Uppa the other day that was talking about having like a circle? An extra circle. So that's what that dual stream thing looks like. So it says Dad Dragon +1, and when you mouse over it says Lulu Leaf. And there's a little Lulu Leaf circle. That's cool. So, I don't know, I'm coughing. Dad Dragon is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Stormrunner is playing Apex Legends. Who Built the Ark is on Fork Knife. Nightmare is on Monster Hunter World. It doesn't say what system. And Dan's Survival is on Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. What? First playthrough launch day special. Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Let's see if I get ads. No ads. Oh, is it like a twin stick shooter roguelike maybe? There's a timer counting down. Oh, man. Hey, I don't know anything about this. Is he going to kill that guy? I don't know what just happened. I think he just mugged that guy.
Hey, Phil, welcome in.
Phil's over there. That's funny.
This.
Oh, he's like mining. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. I don't know what's happening. I don't think it's a roguelike. Definitely a twin stick shooter. Interesting. Anyway, what sounds good, friends? I gotta vote for Beavers. You know what's part of the problem? Being a victim. Just don't be a victim, says P-Pat. True. I spoke about... Oh, is P-Pat talking about the extra circle? Nice. Is that a vote for Dad Dragon +1, P-Pat? What do you mean 2 for Beeves? I got 1 for Beeves. Isn't there a game called Turnip Commits Tax Fraud? Ah. Is it a twin stick shooter? What are the options again? Who's in the lead? We have 1 vote for Beavers playing Mario RPG and 1 vote for Dad Dragon playing Baldur's Gate 3. Electric Boogaloo. Did Peepad vote for Beavers? Peepad's like, shut the fuck up. No, Peepad said Dad Dragon. How was Super Mario RPG, by the way? It was super good. Super duper good. Amazing remake. All remakes should strive to be as good as Mario Earpka. I haven't, I just need to play it now. You should play it. It's not very long. For Earpka standards, it's really short, actually. I think the How Long to Beat, when it came out, at least was like 20 hours. Pretty short. Not like Personas, where it's like 150 hours or some bullshit. Should we become a Resident? Should we become a Personas 5 stream the rest of the year? What do you guys think? Come on, it's 90 hours. 90,000 hours for one video game. Can you even believe in? All right, so I think that's 2 votes for Baldur's Gate. You voted Baldur's Gate, right? BBAT? Unless Tessera was voting for Beavers. But I think she was just asking about it. I got another ad. Here comes another penny for you, Dad Dragon. You're welcome. Never the expansion speaking of her. Oh no, it's tied! Oh no, it's tied! I've got 2 votes for Baldur's Gate 3 with Dad Dragon, and I've got 2 votes for Mario Earpka Beavers. Coin flip it. Tester counts for 20. That might be true. That might be true. Who's 1 and 2 Kuro? We're not flipping it. We're not flipping it. We got, who else is here? Phil! Phil's gonna be like Dance Survival. He's already in Dance Stream. Who else is here? Andrew! Oh, Insidious went to bed. Dang it. I'm just scrolling up the chat looking to see who's chatting. Must have been Tess or Beavers. One is Beeves. We rolled a 2. So does that mean Dad Dragon? I think that means Dad Dragon. Well, shouldn't we do best out of 3? It's only fair, right? Well, there you go. Hang on, do another one to make sure it's actually working. What if it's broken and it only rolls 2s? It's not broken. You could run a prediction, let people bid with bets. Yeah, we've never done that before. Oh, I almost just did slash raid on his own channel. That's funny. All right, if you guys don't know Dad Dragon, we just fell on this guy's channel one day, and it ended up being awesome. And he's got a great community. I followed all of his friends.
Nope, I'm incorrect. Nothing about that is true.
I don't know what game this is. Oh, Soma. That was a Soma clip. I rigged the whole thing. Wow. You didn't, though. Hang on. We're going to do one more shout out because it was so short. Oh, is this Rat Game? Peepat Rat Game.
Kind of did.
It's your favorite. Should we play Rat Game 2 this year? Electric Boogaloo? Lulu De La Rafi was here earlier and you missed him. Rafi's always like, I love Lulu. Oh, we might not have a stream until Sunday. I need to find out from Katie. There might be Hangsies tomorrow, and then I have like my nephew's birthday on Saturday or something. You asked me and I gave you an answer. Get out of here, Peep Hat! So we might not have a stream till Sunday. I guess keep an eye on Discord. I'll try to update there. I'm not sure. Give your nephew that Switch. He's not old enough. He's like 2. Thanks for being here, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you definitely Sunday, maybe tomorrow. Bye, bye.